I believe that women are trying to build businesses that don't actually fit their real life. And because of that, they stay overwhelmed. Like they stay tired. I hear that a lot. They stay inconsistent. And sometimes they quietly convince themselves that online business just doesn't work. Meanwhile, meanwhile, many of these women are just simply trying to force themselves into a business model, okay, that requires more energy, more time, more pressure than they actually want to give. Some women don't even want to spend all day online. I know I'm one of them. I don't. Okay. Some women want a calmer business, a quieter business, a business that fits around their life instead of consuming it. And please know there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's why I want to talk about this in today's video. Okay. I want to explain what I mean when I say soft life business, because everybody got their own interpretation. I believe people hear that phrase and they immediately assume easy money or doing nothing all day. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what I'm talking about in this video. Okay, I got my coffee from McDonald's. We had to go out and run some errands. So I am back to do this video. Then we're going out again to make a nice purchase. Okay. Make a nice asset purchase. And then, yeah, so let's get into today's video. So go ahead and grab your favorite drink. I got coffee today from McDonald's. Not the best, but it's going to do. Okay. Grab your notebook and pen and let's get started. Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharlrita, and here we talk about building a soft life digital business through simple systems, through a whole lot of discipline, okay, discoverable content, okay, and peaceful online income strategies for women who are done up overcomplicating business. So if that's you, if that it's like, you know what, I want to do that too, then yeah, stick around. Okay, stick around. You know what's interesting? Years ago, when I first started online, 2014, I believe that successful business owners were just naturally doing more. It's just a natural thing. Like you have more platforms, you build more content, more launches, more services, more visibility, more everything. And it works. Everything works. That's my philosophy. But for a long time, I tried to keep up with that energy. I really did. And sometimes I was very successful. I tried offering all the things, creating all the things, showing up everywhere, like building multiple offers at once. And eventually I realized something. I would, girl, fly. Anyways, so I was really interrupted. What was I saying? Okay. Eventually, what I realized was that I was building a business around everybody else. Okay. Now, the money comes. I had clients, I had opportunities, those things. I never lacked that. But your girl was tired, like mentally tired, especially around that 2023 era. I really believe a lot of women are in the same place right now. I'm seeing the online business era shift, especially for us over 40, because many of us have spent so many years like pouring into other people. Like we work the jobs. We are still raising the kids. We're managing households. We're supporting families. We have survived those difficult seasons. So when women finally decide, I want to make money online, that naturally starts looking they we naturally just start looking for something that feels sustainable, right? Not just profitable, yes, but sustainable too. I believe that both matter. Okay, I believe more women are craving businesses right now that feel calmer emotionally, and it's not about being lazy, none of that. Okay, it's not even about the lack of ambition. I just believe that women are simply becoming more intentional about the way they want to live. Notice I said the way they want to live, not just business. So this is a whole mindset shift that I'm teaching here on my channel. It's not about just doing. That fly just wants to be next to me. Maybe it's my perfume. I don't know. But It's not just about doing. It's more so about who you become. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, just like people talk about trauma, um, there's business trauma too. There's business trauma, and I even have found myself trying to revert back because I will either watch a video or something. And I'd be like, dang, everything's going well, could be going well for me, right? I mean, everything could be going well for me. No money worries, and then I'll still find myself trying to hustle. And when I say hustle, meaning just doing, trying to build a whole bunch of stuff, thinking that the result that I want is not really what I want because we tend to just focus on the money. Yes, the money is good. You in business, yes, you have to make money. So don't let Sharita make you think, oh yeah, in order to build a soft life business, you can't make no money. You're gonna make money. It's just I'm more so about how you live. Okay. That's why I talk about the seasons that you're in. You get it. I pray that you get it because so many people talk about soft life business or they try to debunk soft life business, and it's not so much. It's never about not doing anything because I work, okay, but it's about me working on the things that I love to work at, and I just so happen to know how to monetize those things. So let's really talk about what the soft life business model actually is. For me personally, the soft life business model is built around four things, okay? Discoverability, systems, visibility, and income streams that fit into all of that. That's the foundation. And once I understood how online income actually works, everything became like much more clear for me. Building online income is not a random thing. Like it it is strategy. There's usually a process happening. Like for instance, like people discover you, right? They spend time with your content. They begin to trust your voice. They understand what you offer. Then eventually some people decide, you know what, I'm ready. Let me purchase that ebook. Let me purchase that course. Let me purchase that. That's how online income works. It doesn't just fall from the sky. There you have to be visible, whether it's with your face or not. But leveraging these platforms, and I'm not talking about social media, I'm talking about search based platforms, leveraging those platforms so that you can be discoverable. I believe in being discoverable. Okay. I believe in building content banks. Okay. I believe that you build trust over time. It's not instant. I don't care if you pop up on TikTok today, there's going to be a level of trust that you're going to have to build with people. That's just the end of discussion. Nobody is just randomly just buying just because. People have to feel, they have to trust, and I'm going to keep saying trust. They have to trust who you are. They have to trust that you're going to be here. They have to trust, and it's not necessary whether what you're saying is right or wrong. Okay. Now I'm not telling you to go ahead and put no wrong information, but people are not thinking that. Now in this day and age, people are not searching for people that think they know everything or feel like they're the smartest. People are searching for people that and they are looking for content or they're buying from people that have a certain level of thinking. 99.99% of the women that buy from me bought from me because they love the way I think, because they love the way I process things. They want to be able to do that too. Okay. So we're in the not how to do things content era. Okay. You can Google how to write a book. Okay. You can Google how to write a short book. But how I do it and my thinking around it, that's what makes women want to buy. And it's the same thing with you. So it's not about how to content, it's how you think. So that process of being discoverable, that process happens every single day online. Somebody's making a purchase right now. Okay. This is why I talk so much about discoverability content. I believe discoverable content is becoming digital real estate. I even heard one of my old coaches say media companies. That's why people are becoming media companies, because it's all about being discoverable. It's not about who's the smartest, who has the best ideas. It's the ones that are putting forth the effort and putting the content out there to be discovered. And once you are discovered, you got to have a bank of content for people to watch. So that's, I don't care if I get 5 views on a video, it's gonna stay up there. Why? Because somewhere there are women that are making a decision based upon the fact that, wow, she's talking about discoverable content. She got a ton of content. Oh my God, she's talking about writing short books. She got a ton of write books. She, I am who I teach. Whatever I teach on this channel, I, please know that I'm already her. I'm already her. I'm already there. Okay. I'm not to the mountaintop, but I'm doing, okay, while I'm on this internet teaching and shifting mindsets. So let's take a YouTube video. A YouTube video can continue working long after you upload it. A Pinterest pin can circulate for months. A blog post can bring people into your world while you are asleep. An email sequence can continue nurturing people automatically. That creates a different kind of business rhythm. It really does, especially compared to the businesses that require you to consistently live or be live selling all day long. Please know, let me park it here. There are women that go live on TikTok 3, 4 times a day and they make a killing. Whatever you think a killing is. Like they're making 10K, that they're making good money. But I'm on the way there doing it how I like it. You see what I mean? So the goal, you can still reach the goal, okay? And I'm not even talking about who does it the fastest or the slowest, because the truth be told, if I started a TikTok today, a new TikTok today, if I started a new YouTube today, at the end of the day, what's going to happen? We all have to build trust. We all start from zero. It's just a fact of the matter. It's just facts. We all start from zero. And so because we all start from zero, we, depending on if Jan decides to, keep posting, if she decides to post 3 times a day, and Caroline over here, she on YouTube, she decides to post once a week. Yeah, that's gonna be a difference. Because Caroline, like, look, I'm trying to get it. Okay. And Jan is slow rolling. But with YouTube, you can post once a day. And then compared to her 3 times a day, three, short posts a day, and you guys can still be on the same goal post. So I'm saying going live every day and that stuff works. What I will never ever do is make light on what someone does that's different than me. I'm never ever 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 going to say that what somebody else does is wrong because I'm doing it different. I'm just telling you this is the way I do it, okay? And how I do it is how I do it, and I still make money. Okay? So I never ever 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 have to compare myself to no one else's business, okay? Because if I'm looking just at my business itself, yeah, your girl on the way to 10K. Now, I don't have just this business, okay? I have a couple of businesses. Now, if I combine all of my couple of businesses together, yeah, your girl, she's doing real well. She's doing over 10K a month, okay? If I combine all of my businesses, but if I'm just combining just YouTube, my blog posts, my digital products, yeah, your girl on the way. Okay. It may look a little slower to some, but you can still get there. Remember this, all strategies work. It's just a matter of what you decide to work. Again, let me say this clearly. There's absolutely nothing wrong with high energy business models. Nothing. Nothing wrong with it. Some women I know genuinely love coaching calls all day. Okay. Some women love live launching. Some love these fast moving environments. I don't. I believe women need permission to choose business models that actually align with their personality and the season of their life. That's important. Lifestyle is important to me because I see women trying to force themselves into strategies that emotionally drain them. Don't do that. I did that. And after a while, your business is no longer fun. The thrill is gone. Okay. And another thing, I believe women need to understand that soft life business models that I teach require consistency, require it. Okay. You still need to show up. You still need to learn. You still need to build trust. You still need to understand offers and visibility. But the energy feels different when your business is aligned with your actual life. So, for example, I personally love YouTube, as you can see. I love Pinterest, email marketing, digital products, affiliate income, evergreen content, books, podcasts, any automated systems that continue to work over time. I genuinely enjoy the process. I enjoy creating content once and repurpose it into multiple things. So, like one of my YouTube videos, this video will become a Pinterest pins, email, Substack articles, blog posts, a podcast episode. That's the ecosystem. Okay, that's the ecosystem. And the ecosystem creates momentum. I believe this is where many women are getting overwhelmed online right now because they keep creating disconnected content with no real direction behind it. One day they're talking about one thing, the next day they completely shift directions. Then another week they disappear because it's overwhelmed again. This cycle creates exhaustion. Please know that I'm telling you because I know and I've done it. When you have an ecosystem, girl, it's love. Okay. I believe rhythm matters more than anything. How you do one thing is how you do all things, especially if you want a long term business. Another thing, I believe women need to hear this for real. You probably already more valuable than you realize. Like, seriously, for real. You do not need to become someone else online. Please don't. Your life won't look like my life. I created my business, this whole system that I'm teaching, based on my life. Okay? If you want to learn my strategies and things like that, then yeah, that's where you pay for access to my systems. And then you'll be able to repeat and do the same. But I'm not teaching you to become me because my situation is different. I'm a married woman with kids. I homeschool my kids. My husband is a primary breadwinner in our home. Okay. So my situation is different. But that's how I run my business. And I'm not ashamed of that. Okay. I'm not, I'm just not out here to compete with the girl bosses. I'm a girl boss in my own way in my home. But for me, my values is I value my home first. I value my marriage first. I value my kids first before I do any type of anything on this internet. So yeah, you see where I'm going. Let me speak to your spirit again. You don't need to transform into this loud internet personality either. No. Okay. There are women that are building beautiful businesses quietly. Quiet women. Women making money from ebooks, digital products, YouTube, affiliate marketing, blogs, templates, memberships, email lists, short books, faceless. They doing it. And many of them are just simply helping people solve problems. That's what your business does. That's what business is. Helping people move forward, helping people understand something more clearly, helping people save time, helping people feel supported, helping people make decisions. Okay? That's essentially what all businesses should be doing. I don't care if it's faceless. I don't care if you're selling a digital product. That product needs to be helping someone solve a problem. Okay? That's how you make money with people. Money doesn't fall from the sky. It comes from people. Here's something I want you to think about deeply. What kind of life do I actually want my business to support? That question right there, that changed how I think and how I move. Now, before I say yes to any opportunity, I look at my life first. That means my calendar. All right. That means my husband's calendar. That means my children's homeschooling calendar. I look at all of that first before I say yes. Let me tell you something. I know some people be like, "Well, how do you know God don't listen?" Me and God so locked in. God is not bringing me opportunities that He know doggone well. I know that's gonna distract my baby. She not in that season right now. So even now, let me tell you the truth. When I was in my speaking season, I was speaking a lot and I was doing a lot of teaching. Yes, I got invited to so many podcasts. I got invited to places to speak and all this out because I was in that season. I got invited to speak somewhere. I got a text from a friend that wants me to come and speak at her mastermind, but that's few and far in between. But am I upset about that? No, I am not in that season. I'm in this season of building my soft life business. I'm in this season of creating evergreen content. I'm in this season of writing short books so that people can buy them. Okay, that's the season that I'm in. So to answer that question, me and God locked in. He's not bringing me stuff that could be a distraction from the goals that we already laid out together. There's look, the God told me your home comes first. Anything that is beyond that is a no. It is a no, honey. So when I look at my life, going back to that question, I asked myself too, like, can it fit my life peacefully? Can I maintain this long term? Does the business model leave room for rest, family, clarity, travel, quiet mornings? That's my life. Okay. Those questions matter to me now a lot. A lot. I believe that women are redefining success right now. I really do, because I know I am. Some women's success is no longer, being busy all day, working nonstop, or constantly trying to prove something online. I believe that many women simply we want freedom, financial peace. We want to be owners. We want to have assets. That's where the women that I speak to, the women that I are in my community, that's what we're after. Okay, the other stuff, it don't matter. And honestly, I believe that's why, well, that's one of the reasons YouTube is becoming so powerful right now. See a lot of 40 plus, 60 plus, 50 plus women online, because YouTube is giving women the ability to build discoverability over time. One good video can continue introducing people to your world over and over and over again. That matters, especially in a world where attention moves so quickly. I also believe that women are becoming more thoughtful about where they spend their energy. And personally, I no longer build my business around urgency all day long. I build around sustainability now. I want my business to still feel good years from now. Like I said, I enjoy the process. And it's not just about profitability today, because the truth be told, the profits are coming. It's already written. Okay. Now, I want to I want women to have an understanding that you don't have to build online income the hard way anymore. Okay. You don't have to piece information from all over the internet, just hoping something will click. You don't have to do that. You also you don't have to feel like you need to start over every time you feel overwhelmed. Child, how many times I've done that? Too many times to count. Okay. That's why I created the Soft Life Digital Business Starter System. That's why I created, because I want women to have a clear path. Now, inside, I'm helping women to understand how online income actually works, how to create that discoverable content, how to choose the right business path for themselves, because there are many business paths that I teach, and how to build simple systems, how to create your ecosystem, your income ecosystem without starting from scratch. Okay. So if that sounds like something that's not aligned for you, I put the information below down in the description. Okay. I hope you enjoyed my yapping session. Okay. I hope this video connected with you in some kind of way. Okay. Leave me a comment. Let me know what part stayed with you, what part resonated with you. I genuinely love hearing from y'all. I love talking to y'all in the comments. Okay. I enjoy it. Okay. Well, I'll see you in the next video, girl. Take care of yourself as always, and we'll talk soon. Okay. Bye.